Okay. Hey, welcome here again to the double show here. We are live here in Louisville, Kentucky here. Yesterday we had a little canceling of a interview with ladies from the Edith side, which also date on the Gilmer side also, because of the what happened on Saturday. Our sister mother passed. So in order to give that respect, yes, title says she first in classes. So that's why that program we canceled for on Saturday and Sunday. But now we're gonna make start on the new day, and today we just gonna be here for a little time, and then we go. But then again, then we start tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna interview Maguru from Monrovia, And then on Wednesday, we're going to interview the president of the Grand Gita Community or University in Grand Gita, Mr. Dr. Boto. So Dr. Boto will be our special guest on Wednesday about 5 p.m. Liberia time, which will be at 1 p.m. here at our time. We're going to do the flyer and post it out there about the 2 shows. Then from there, we're going to go hit a GGA here in the U.S. As we all know, the election is about a month. And then people be coming here to come elect the new leader again now would steer the affairs of the organization for the next 2 or 3 years. What I said 2 or 3 years is that currently it's 2 years, but the Constitution was amended and it will be adopted here at the convention for 3 years. So instead of serving a 2-year term, they're trying to push it to 3 years. So if it is agreed upon here, then the president that will be elected here in Kentucky will serve 3 years instead of 2 years. That's what I said that for. It could be rejected and we'll stay at that 2, or it could pass, then go to 3. That's what I said that. Let me adjust my camera here. Okay. I'm a little bit under the weather, so don't blame me though. So let me welcome Sam Wilson, Beatrice Call, Tara Clemens, Tadu Kine, that's Dusty Kine from all the way about Minneapolis, Minnesota over there. See him brother a lot of Minnesota. And he still lives in Rogers or what? I think that Rogers at the time. Yeah, see him brother. I ain't seen him for long. I don't know how many years I ain't seen Dusty, but I hope you're okay over there. He is beautiful wife. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to... there was a guy yesterday who is a professor at the University of Liberia. It is Dr. Lester Turning. And he said some crazy stuff about our crown sisters. Yeah, so after he made that statement, a student or former student of his or whatever, current student, reached out to him and wanted to know what was the purpose of his statement. Why did he make that statement? Why did he go on social media to make that statement? And he said, he didn't mean to speak in that way. The content, the people mistook what he was saying, and then they only ran with that part. So I said, but this man forgetting to know that he's an instructor at the university, the state-run university, teaching. There will be some crown women in your class, and he's seeing all these things with the crown women. You don't think they will be offended? But anyway, that's Lester Taylor. He's a controversial guy. He's a very serious controversial guy. I think he's a misbreed. One of his parents are maybe from somewhere else, out of them Liberia. And one of his parents, I think, from Maryland County. Because when he speaks, you hear that accent in his voice. So he made some. He said some statements yesterday. He made he said some stuff about the crown women. Their pounds are very high. They love sex. It made a lot of crown women angry. It made them very angry. I saw my own Oma here, Madame Poa, going after him. And he said those things, and it provoked a lot of stuff. And I felt offended also that he even said that. Yeah, I feel very offended that a guy who teaches at the University of Liberia will make such a statement. Myself thought about what was he thinking? Did he not know that he's an instructor, and what he's saying, whatever? Suppose there's a crown student who sits in his class, and then what are they going to say about him? But I guess he didn't care for all the stuff. As we all know, Liberia, you could just say what you say, and then you get away with it. You provoke, you hurt people's feelings. You don't care. That's the kind of nation we're coming from. But I heard and he was on the post after the show. He went there and said some. He said he was responding to what the people said and all that stuff. But to me, Lester Tanner is a foolish man, a foolish misbreed who says some mean things to provoke our sisters. I'm trying to find a video here, but I cannot. I know where Lloyd put it. Probably when he blocked Lloyd, so I think the video, because Lloyd said he blocked him. I spoke to Lloyd's father, the journalist out of Grand Jira County. I spoke to Lloyd. Lloyd said the young man blocked him. So obviously, when he blocked Lloyd, he's not gonna have access to the video. The video gonna go away. I'm watching from Monrovia. That's Austin Philip Keddy G. This is watching from Monrovia. Watching from Monrovia. Welcome. Thank you for watching from there. It's late over there. It's about 8. It's after 9 here, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. It's almost 1 o'clock. It's still watching. James Shelley is also watching. Eric Gate is watching. And it says Felicia, it says Amelia Bear is watching here also. And brother watching from all the way in Abuja, mine's Nia Koyo. How you doing here tonight? So tonight it says, but this is the brother here. I'm not going to stay too long on this brother because a comment or a video he made against the crown folks, crown girls, his experience. He said I was his experience from Abuja, from Ghana. He said his experience. And this guy teaching at the University of Liberia now. He's teaching at the university. This is the young man. He's a young guy. Well, like his refugee life was just to go to refugee camp and have some crown women. He didn't say woman, he said crown women. So there were 2 or 3 of them he had cooking for him and just eating. All he does, all he did at the Budubun refugee camp. And they eat. And he said when the crown women cook for him, before they gave him the food, they put it in the room, they would tell him to go in the room to have sex. They'll go in the room to go have sex first before they eat the food. All right, to me, that for a professor, someone who claimed, where's the University of Liberia keeping him but anyway, that Liberia, anything can happen, anything wrong in a nation. Because after this funniest man, they video all over the place. They ain't call him Metal Astor, man. But what's his name again? Dr. Lester Turney. Yeah. Yeah, that's him right there. Yeah, in the video. Now look at this guy who neck, you cannot even see his neck. He's so obese that you can't see a neck. Talking about other people being fat. Can you see this man? Maybe he's 50 years old or 51. He just right in the early 50s right there. Look at his neck. He's so obese. He sits on Facebook and says some nonsense thing. An instructor at the University of Liberia. Whose mouth is loosed because he cannot say this thing outside of Liberia about other tribe or this that he's going to be reprimanded. But Liberia, anything fly right in that country. Nothing can be done to him. But he's a young man. Look at him. Not because he get a gray hair. That man probably born 1973, 74. or 75. But
So I woke
he's
up
a
this
gobbler.
morning
Those are, when I say gobbler, or did they?
by
The Peter
3,
guy. That's him right there. But then he can say and say
and
other people.
my comrade minister Depuzuo 2000 on stage there and raise funds for uh, one of the unique. We agreed educated men at those days because under the Palava Hut we never no.
I'm trying to get to that part where he said,
Uh,
I should have cropped it.
was our junior comrade idiot is. So they another group, and just left which
The way he talked,
of the Capitol building. And at that stage,
we know
there
how we
was
talking
us,
like brother.
the havoc. We were victimized by reckless governance. We were victimized by corrupt. We took the direction of TH building. We could not risk being a detour. And then we could hear.
Okay, I want you to take a look at this guy who calls other people obese. Look at his neck. You cannot even see this man's neck. And then he sits in his yard or wherever. He got a little cash because he teaches at a university. He gives people some free passing grades and passing some money. And he talks about other people being obese. Talks about other people being obese. I'm just trying to get that particular point. I should have saved that video where he was talking nonsense. But that's the guy, I'm very sure if you.
And then we decided to through that Ken Johnson rule, and we reached to,
Somebody say he was fighting for MPFA. I don't know how true it is.
When I collected our suspension letter at the
I don't know if we had
people to be
Lebanese looking people fighting.
We were the one that were.
I left that country. I don't even see one rebel. I don't know.
And 2 times now looking for you was in charge of the port. 25 years ago, but Roland was very, very good.
I don't know. But they say he bossy.
Every one of our photos were there. I'm going to buy my things. Listen. Another fellow was eating on that side. You got to pretend like you fighter too, So, but my man, they roll right here. That thing. I said, there's another row. Around like 5 something. When we finish at it, let's go for the border. Not even go 20 feet. I have passport. And then the boss took off from the border. I told one of them, I said, man, I need to get to Abidjan. Took the next bus straight to Accra. Yeah.
And what I heard again about this
That
guy here, that his current wife that he has,
that was how
that his wife in his house,
the death trap of Liberia.
His wife is a crown woman.
And
I'm trying to verify it to see. Maybe I will speak to his wife and send the woman this video here and say, this is
I have gone to Ghana before. Went to Seko, from Seko, Bunuburan.
And then this is what your husband said about your people.
The first person I met in Bunuburan was Eugene Fangon, Casaprico. Very, very humorous guy.
So it's like he explaining his story, how he left
Boulevard was a lively
Nigeria,
place, you know.
went through the thing. He had a passport, blah blah blah. He
We
went
used to meet,
Abidjan, then
we
he
met
went
right
Ghana,
there,
then he
then
met Casaprico. We all know Casaprico.
I can
Is a
say, but
drunk
man,
guy to
Apple
LBS.
no,
That
you say
loose
they
boy
play
who they put to
that no man
LBS called
land
Magon Didi.
anybody can get their own place, but you
Oh
gotta go
yeah,
register to
he used to drink the alcohol. They call
the
Casaprico and tell the people
to
name him.
the
They could
the
coin him the
police
name
detail,
Casaprico. It's like
you
somebody drinking
know,
Sodi Bra
police
in
detail.
Abidjan. We all from Abidjan. We know what they call Sodi Bra. Who be in the van.
So when
And then they look at you,
I
they call you
think
Sodi
3 days
Bra, the big
later,
beer.
Alfonso then
Can you
all
imagine
of us
calling
was
him a
jail
big
now.
beer? He
3 or 4
got
days later,
drinking
all
every
of us
day.
we
So how they
reach,
call the guy the Casaprico guy?
you know, one register to the police detail, one. But it was a good thing too, you know. It was a good experience because uh, one of the happiest things that happened is that the current CDC chairman, Janga Kowo, but the second part is interesting, you know. We have reached Ghana. The next question was Ghana was, they used to call it CK Newe. Everybody
So
for
he explained
themselves.
his story, but then his
Those of you
story he
who been in Ghana,
explaining
Bunubura, you know what I'm talking about.
that
Everybody
crime
for
women
themselves.
there, he put in his story. How they were fat
And
and they love
there were a
sex.
lot
Can you
of
imagine?
people that were on program in Ghana. Anything you do in Bunumbura requires money. Even if you say hello, you gotta pay for that hello.
I want to reach to that power here.
They half bucket of water was 500. Myself and Uriah Step Pool, we all that are on the full group there. Uh, half bucket of water. The challenge in Ghana was to drink mineral water. You know, those days when we say primitive too, we're basically talking about using your using sex as the object of survival.
Yeah.
So we needed to survive. Survival means to eat, just to eat. Most of the people on the camp were crown people,
I listen to
and
him.
most of them had gone on program, but they were old, you know, older women. But all of them had to reduce their ages to meet the requirement for the program. You know, I got my own old lady, and you know,
This
those
guy is a
crown women
professor at the
now they
University that I
abuse
grew up.
us. Before they give you the food, you gotta sleep with them. Oh, and they only love making it strange. Oh, you know, their hand. I don't know whether they have something in their hand that was very hard. You know, when you sleep with them, then they're slapping you, and they slap, not joke slap. Those women in hand were very hard. When they slap you, you can see the mark on your back. But I only love making though. You know, you don't do it, you not eat. If you don't do it, you will not eat. And those people then used to have sex when the sun hot. They will buy your water to bathe. Oh. They will give you a small little palm bottle rest in your bowl. Or you got to go in that room. And it was an everyday thing. You gotta eat every day, so every day you must have sex. And, you know, Kudubu was big, you know, he had body. And then he went behind one other crown woman that was we used to call 40 Barra Misa. The woman was extremely big. Big. Oh, the woman was big. When Kudubu come in the morning, her whole body like this. All of us laughing, but ourselves were suffering it too, you know. And we were sexually exploited for over 6, 7 months. You know. So when you look at Liberia and see the way people are behaving, it makes you angry because
Yeah, on a story he there. Let me let me crap it because I know since he blocked Laura yesterday. So saying I'm doing this, he'll block me. So I'll cut it. When I cut it, he can't. If he block me, it's still stick in my thing there. So he'll block me up pretty soon. I know that. That's it. Like Brent guy said. He's gonna soon block me. I know that. Okay. So I'm going to cut it. Then he even block me. I get it still. Let me see. He started it at the. That's the.
That's the regime. That they understood the act of torture. The agents, he was a bit afraid. So
He started talking that nonsense from the 39, 30.
a good thing to 4% to 1/2 o'clock when the sun really hot. The object of survival.
Okay.
So
I'm going to chop it and cut it. So when he even block me, it's safe in there. That's what we can do. I'll show you if you want to do. I'll show you the software, the app that can do that.
Most of the people on the camera are crown people.
Okay. So I cut it. Now I cut it. He can. So let me share it. Now he can't do when he blocked me. He can't do anything about me. He can't delete from my phone. That piece what I crap is safe. It takes you about. If now you're gonna take even 1 minute once you get an app on your phone. It needs to be on the computer, but now it's the mega is on your phone. You just get it out, cut it out, and just keep it. So when he blocked me now, if let's say I saved that whole thing without cutting a piece of it, once he blocked me, it would delete automatically. But once I keep a little piece, I cut a little piece of a 5-6 minute or 40 minute or 2 hour clip, it's safe. If it move me, when I edit it stays on. Good afternoon from Sydney, Prince and Tim. Oh, our sister Suzanne Lamadale. She's all the way in Sydney, Australia. It's afternoon over there. What is about 9 p.m. here? About 9:20 p.m. here on my side. So that's what I did to this guy tip. So now that I caught it, let me see what I can do to it here now. I can do it this way. I can share it. I'm sharing it on Messenger. This is the greeter guy. Let me see what I share. Let me share it with Bouillon. Now that I share it, it's safe. It cannot be wherever he go ahead block me because this that brand guy now, the skin thin. They are very thin skin human being, including their leaders, their presidents, and that they got. So they wouldn't cut it now.
Using sex as the object of survival.
You see, it's copied.
So
it's 2 minutes there. But I can even trim it and yet keep it set it to that particular.
We needed to survive. Survival means to eat.
You hear it, man? Survival means to eat. Just to eat.
Most of the people on the camera are crown people.
He sells his body to the crown women who he said crown women.
And most of them have gone on program, but they were old, older women.
But the funny part about this man who they claim that he's a teacher at the University of Liberia. Yeah, I'm okay, sister. Of Liberia now. He's teaching at the university. I don't know which subject he's teaching or what he's doing. But they say he's a professor at the University of Liberia. He got his degree from Nigeria. So after my show yesterday, there's a strange thing. After I did that show yesterday and put him down, and all this thing from Lloyd Fari and everybody, they got it called Martin Collins, went on the and start doing a search on him. Let me go to Martin Collins to Uno page. Martin Collins start checking on him. They got doctorate degree he got. And Collins said, yes, it's proven that the man has that degree. And so I did not even, some people questioned his degree yesterday, but that's about it, But but Martin didn't question this guy for being a professor and sitting and sitting on the Facebook page and saying things about setting trap. You know what I mean? A trap that did not even provoke him. And he's saying things in his narrative, and he's targeting that trap. He's denigrating that trap. And he's a professor at a university where Martin Collins or whoever he calls him, I don't know how to know that this guy has crown students. Crown students. It was not about his degree, but this had been debunked. Debunk the man for saying what he said about certain group of people, how they love sex. He's on social media saying about the crown women. It didn't bother them. These guys feel happy when the crown people are attacked. It is in their veins, it's in their blood. Once the crown person is being attacked or the crown trap is being attacked, bunch of the Liberians, like 87 to 90% of the people of Liberia, they are happy with it. When Jeremiah Kuhn started making up all these stories, saying things for the current vice president now, when he was during the election period, when he said these things, when we flagged those things, no journalist, not even Spoon, talked about it. These guys who sat in the comfort zone, they enjoyed it. They enjoyed things like that. So why would they complain about it? Why would they complain about things? It's not happening to them. It's happening to this tribe that they let's say 90% of the Liberian people fought in the Civil War, that made it through, and they were not erased from the whole history of our nation. They are still here. So when someone attacks these people, they feel happy that the people of Grandjide have been attacked. This is a man who is a teacher. He teaches at the University of Liberia, the Republic, the Liberia, the highest institution of learning. That's where he teach, and he sits there. If you do that in other countries, you're going to be questioned. Well, no. They're not going to question that man, because obviously there are crown students, there are crown women, crown girls that are attending that university. We'll call our crown sisters to put themselves together to go after this supposed doctor and bring him back. Let him answer question. Carry him to the place there, to a university. They are complaining him. You're complaining him. Lay his complaint. Someone attack these people. Lay his complaint. So, but we will flag these things. I flag what Yakun here. I still got Jeremiah Kun thing. No, how many journalists ever saw him asking? It
is justice. The people are interested in justice. Look, I remember when I was in Buchanan, they used to bring children from Nima in trailer.
We play this thing. No, one journalist asking. Because those things were said about the crown people. Everyone in Liberia were talking about the need justice. The man is the vice president of the Republic of Liberia now. At that time, he was not vice president. And he said, Nima people need justice. Everybody in Liberia needs justice. It's just not one group of people. Because according to our history, some almost 30 to 40 or 60 people went with Samuel Doe that got killed at the Freeport, the OMO or UN, OMO or whatever they call it, ECOMO, disarmed those guys, and they were plain blank shot. They were not armed. They were shot at and killed. You don't hear Liberian men talking about it. But every day we get people in the literature need justice. people in the other one. That was a plain blank massacre of our own people too. Well, how many Librarian ever here talking ever saying that our people that were killed, that was disarmed by ECMO at the free port of Liberia, that they opened the gate after they disarmed these people and they allowed Prince Johnson to shoot these people and kill them. How many of them ever asked for justice for these people? But you will hear the Lutheran church people need justice. The other people need justice. When the Charles Taylor, according to history, Charles Taylor killed the Muslims in churches in Nima. Friday, the poor praying, they opened fire and killed them. How many journalists, Liberians, you can hear saying those things? But then they say our country is just supposed to be overnight. After they want justice for certain group of people, then overnight, then our country just come together. Then peace just reign in our country. You have to have 100. You can't need justice on flipping side of the coin, sir. Now that you're president of your vice president, how many times you talk about justice now for the Nima people here? That you ran the campaign on that the Nima people needed justice. He shut his mouth. He's going around. He's praying that Joseph Boakai is dead. Then he takes over the nation. That's all he's praying for now. Nothing else. The Nima people need justice. The other people need justice. The other people need justice. You cannot take it. You can't fight us. We are giants. We are giants. You cannot fight us. You can't. Look at the other fool here. He sat on a podcast.
You think that what Carl Fowler is doing is okay.
Listen to you.
Carl Fowler has come in the name of saving George Weah or love George Weah. He has come to 72nd with ex-rebel generals and they're recruiting the notorious criminals. And your crown people sit there because your vote for George Weah 95%. And Carl Fowler, get your blessing. But if anything happened, my crown friend that I know very well, they are very important, intelligent people. They're even frustrated with the rest of your crown people. But if Carl Fowler, you don't call him to go back to Grand Gile, and they start anything, your crown people, your great-grandchildren will pay for it. It's not one tribe. All the tribes in Liberia will come after.
What's your name?
So that's it. This fool here who sits in Texas. I don't know if he have his own place. He sits in someone's basement. He blames his frustration on George Weah. Whatever reason, I think he's an equal age mate with Weah. And he sits there. How many journalists ask this guy or call him or anybody ever call him? It is the current president now, Madam Idepoa, who called a lawyer, and a lawyer called him through his Facebook thing, and then they warn him that statement you're making, if one crown person is targeted because of your statement, because you heard the guy say, it is not just we, it is our generation to come, our unborn generation to come will be targeted because of one person's action. He said Kai Fare is recruiting people in Monrovia. I don't even know if he had any correct evidence of that, but he just loosely saying it, that the unborn generation of the crown group. And he said it is not just not one people will come, it is all the tribes. So you got 15 tribes in Liberia. You're gonna have 14 coming. They did it before. The 14 they came on, we pushed them, we fought them, we stood our ground. So it's not a strange thing. But he said, how many journalists you heard saying it to say this thing this guy said? It is not right. Why did he say it? How many journalists you heard? How many talk show hosts? How many quote unquote advocates you heard saying it? How many people you heard saying it? No, they're not going to say it. These guys don't call those guys. That's why when we are one, or you open War Crown Code, I say, man, you shut your mouths, man. You guys not even serious for the War Crown Code in Liberia. You guys are just a bunch of foolish people who just don't. They give you a card, they put minutes on your card, they on your phones, they give you money, you eat cold bowl in Liberia, have done food and talk nonsense. Some of these aspired chicken is sent in there, you're eating, you're talking nonsense. How many of you serious for real and War Crown Code to come to Liberia? Ellen there 12 years. How many of you said it? This man sat on his platform in his living room. There were a lot of tones. If you look there were comments that were being made by people. Bunch of people listened to him. How many people called him to question? It was people that who flagged him and brought him and sent his video to our president here, and our president had to get lawyer involved. And they called him and told him that he should stop, because what he's doing, he sits in the comfort of his home in the United States, and he planning that it's to attack another group of people in another country. He will be reprimanded. He will be questioned. That's how you can see. Because when I watched the show, then I flagged this thing, saved this thing, and then he blocked me. Because I was commenting on it there. Then when he blocked me, all of a sudden I couldn't see it. I don't use my other border room knee to get to it. He blocked me. This fool. He blocked my Prince double name. And when we flagged the case with the vice president, the representative then, the late Ebro Madison, called me. The chief officer, I think one Clark guy from his office called me, and I sent the tape to him. I caught that particular. I don't want to plan an interview. I caught that sign, and I listened to it. And it questioned him. He said, "Oh, you are not particularly saying it to the ground people." But then again, either then got to him. He, the vice president, and through his spiritual guy in Minneapolis, one pastor who said he prayed for him, and I had Jeremiah came online with Idepoa. There were few people, I think, or this lady, the chaplain was in that meeting, and then Gibson Jerry, but he Jeremiah couldn't say when Gibson got to leave the land, because Gibson had said all kind of things about him on Spoon, because Gibson spoke about it on Spoon night work. So he didn't feel comfortable with Gibson, so Gibson had to leave. So they talked to Gibson to leave. And then how he said, "Oh, he didn't mean that," and this and that. And he was asking, he was friend with him. He said, "What you meant?" And he's trying to, that politics, and people will say things about it. But he said, "But that's your voice." He said, "That's voice." So what did you mean? He could not explain himself. You were like putting around now, the vice president, a little boy now. Putting around. His brain not mature now. Vice president of the whole nation, brain not mature. Can you believe that nonsense? So we flag these things, and then our leaders or other people take on it and question them. But it's our job to flag it. Like Lester Tenina, I flag his issue, and this I must give it to this guy. I don't know I know he's my picking, because I saw it from the video and his picture this morning where he called Lester Tenina. Okay, they call him Honorable Dixie Nimbo. Yeah, Dixie Nimbo. He went to in his inbox, and he sent my video to him. Here's the video here. He sent it to him, and he sent me the God number. He said he sent me the God number. He said he's my friend, but his video surprised me tonight. Then he sent me a WhatsApp number. He was a former general from Charles Taylor and had a crown wife, according to him. This is a WhatsApp number. And then the guy called me this morning, and then I called him back, and then we spoke. This Dixon Nemo Ghana. So that's what we do. We flag it, and people get on it. I talked about it yesterday, because they got that guy. Again, this guy, don't mind them. They get the gray hair too much. They are our peers. They are a group of our crowd. But you look over there, when you see him, he's sitting there. You can't see his neck from his shoulder or wherever his neck is connected, because he's obviously obese. All he thinks about is to eat, nothing else. So he goes on Facebook, on social media, open his Facebook Live, like I'm doing now, and just spill out nonsense. Nonsense. He spilled out nonsense. And you heard Martin Colley, he went there and talked about it. Guy got his degree, and he got this degree. We're not saying that this man does not have a degree, or his degree is not legit. It's not the point. But what did Martin Colley ever talked about what he got? The guy said was wrong, that he should not say that about a certain group of women. No. It was probably to the taste of Martin Colley. It was probably to his taste. Crown women talked about what the heck. It was to his taste. He liked it. So he tried to justify the man's degree. Nobody questioned the man's degree. The man teach. I said the guy is the teacher at the university. Somebody saying teaching economics or whatever. He say teaching over there. But he's an angry guy. It's like he's just bitter most of the time. And then he and the conversation between he and the Peking, I don't want, I guess, the conversation between he and the Peking. Because the Peking was that pissed off with him. And the Peking reached out to his inbox. And then he told the Peking, look, they can call me so I can explain in context. The nonsense he said in context. Does it look the thing he's saying here? Does it need to be in context?
Using sex as the object of survival. So we needed to survive. Survival means to eat, just to eat. Most of the people on the camp were crown people. And most of them had gone on program, but they were old, older women. But all of them had to reduce their ages to meet the requirement for the program. I got my own old lady. And, low crown women, they abuse us. Before they give you their food, you got to sleep with them. Oh, and they only love making a stranger. Their hand, I don't know whether they have something in their hand that was very hard. When you sleep with them, then they're slapping you, and they slap, not joke slap. Those women in their hand were very hard. When they slap you, you can see the mark on your back. But they only love making though. You don't do it, you not eat. If you don't do it, you will not eat. And those people then used to have sex when it's so hot. They will buy your water to bathe. They will give you a small palm bottle rest in your bowl, or you got to go in that room. And it was an everyday thing. You got to eat every day, so every day you must have sex. Kudubu was big, he had body. And then he went behind one other crown woman that we used to call 40 Barra Misa. The woman was extremely big. Big. Oh, the woman was big. When Kudubu come in the morning, her whole body hurting. All of us laughing, but ourselves suffering it too, And we were sexually exploited for over 6-7 months. Sex as the object.
So this is the University of Liberia, one of their professors talking about crown women like that in the comfort of his home. Sits in the backyard, put on some white t-shirt, you can't even see his neck. But then he's saying, oh, the woman is big. Friend Putupu or whatever they call it name. One of girlfriend, extremely big. So this speaking from Dixie Nimbo Jr. He tried to engage him. And he said he need to the context of what he was saying. And let me see a text message to the Peking. Let me see the text message to the Peking. That the context. They didn't understand the context of what he was saying. And he said, thanks. They can invite me on their show if they need clarity. They need clarity. They should invite you. I'm responsible. I'm not responsible if people don't understand context. My podcast was never about crown women. It was a reflection of our struggle and some of the challenges we encountered. Can you imagine? I think the man just said, yeah, now he said his thing when I put crown with me, but the challenges that they encountered. Can you imagine this food? This guy is a piece of shit. Then the beginning said, I was informed that you resigned as chairman of the business college. Isn't true? Probably you are still at the graduate. Which okay, they're talking about a thing. Then he said, after the beginning corner him about what he said and this, that, and he said, my wife is crown. So why would I want to denigrate crown women? It was a simple. What do you think? Hide anything for? Anyway, I can't see it or something. But he said he has a crown woman. He got a crown woman in his house. So why would he denigrate crown women? You do the job now. You tell me now. What he just said, is he not denigrating crown women? You be the judge. This is what he said here. What the Tinimbu or whatever they call him said. Is it not denigrating crown women?
Sex as the object of survival.
It said sex is the object. It was the
So
object of survival at that time when on camp.
we needed to survive.
They needed to
Survival
survive.
means to eat. Just to eat. Most of the people on the camp were crown people. And most of them had gone on program, but they were old, older women. But all of them had to reduce their ages to meet the requirement for the program. I got my own old lady. And, low crown women, they abuse us. Before they give you their food, you gotta sleep with them. Oh, and they only love making it strange. Their hand, I don't know whether they have something in their hand that was very hard. When you sleep with them, then they're slapping you, and they slap, not joke slap. Those women in hand were very hard. When they slap you, you can see the mark on your back. But they only love making though. You don't do it, you not eat. If you don't.
So the guy's changed his body, and he's not even ashamed of saying it. He has changed his body for sex. That's what he's just telling his audience. And this guy is supposed to be the economic instructor at the University of Liberia. That's what I yeah. But then there's this Deborah Doru. He just mentioned crime in his text to the boy. Say he was not denigrating. So what you heard was not denigrating to the crown women. That someone sits in his yard and just say crown women love sex, and their palm was very hard when they slap you. Whatever the crown women ever put in the palm, but he was not denigrating to them. His name is Dr. Lester Tenny. He's an instructor at the University of Liberia. I know he's let me see. Let me go on Facebook here. If you go on Facebook, you put Dr. Lester Tenny, you're gonna see that. He teaches at the University of Liberia. So this is his Facebook profile. And this is his Facebook podcast. He's a teacher. He got a school in Tenius International School at the Pavilion. So he has a little school where he gets some money from, and he speak nonsense. After look at this guy who's saying somebody got, but somebody was extremely fat. Look at his gut. He sits there. He got this all the way, to his chest. But then he talking about other people being obese. You see him? Yeah, him there. in the wherever. But teaching at the University of Liberia, that's what I got. And again, we're going to continue to flag some nonsense that people are going to say about. It's not just only Crown people you're going to say things to, we're going to flag you. You say anything about other tribe, we're going to flag you and bring it out there. Yeah. When the vice president said that nonsense, we're flagging. When not George, we have friend who, George, we have friend who, George, we had apparently and stop speaking to, say, Kai Farik to went to Morovia to go recruit as generals to do whatever thing to Boyka. But when they crime, when Kai Farik don't stop and he do any kind of crazy thing, they will whip all the crime people to come after the crime people. They will come after even the unborn generation of the crime people. The unborn generation. They will come after them. And either call the police, either call the lawyer directly, and the guy in contact with him, and they contacted him.
You think that what Carl Fowler is doing is
Just
wicked.
one man.
Carl Fowler has come in the name of saving George Weah or love George Weah. He has come to 72nd with ex-rebel generals and they're recruiting the notorious criminals. And your Crown people sit there because your vote for George Weah 95%. And Carl Fowler, get your blessing. But if anything happened, my Crown friends that I know very well, they are very important, intelligent people. They're even frustrated with the rest of your Crown people. But if Carl Fowler, you don't call him to go back to Grand Gile, and they start anything, your Crown people, your great-grandchildren will pay for it. It's not one tribe. All the tribes in Liberia will come after.
Yeah, man. It's not one tribe. All the tribes in Liberia will come after us. but Mr. And I forgot what name and Joe, we had friend, and I forgot his name, but Abraham, all the tribes came after us. We fought all the tribes. And all the tribes thought they could wipe us off the whole history book of Liberia. All the tribes. In this Grand Gire, Burkina bees in Grand Gire, what it seemed that the main reason Churchill took the Burkina bees in the forest to keep them. After they wipe us out and put the Burkina bees in Grand Gire. And we stood our ground. And now we can move freely in our county. So wherever he said about him, about Kai Fale, but let even say Kai Fale was doing it. So you take Kai Fale one man doing thing from Grand Gire, you wipe the whole Grand people off. They even come after the people unborn generation. God not let the do thing, God cannot allow it. I know that man was just lying because the first person the man said 40 barrel of lady, 40 barrel of woman. If people only here don't know that 40 barrel woman, and maybe he ain't a friend who are having a 40 barrel woman as a girlfriend. But this man, my point here is that this man is a teacher. He teaches at a university. He can sit down and tell this thing, get away with it. It's a free ride. He got away with it. That's the kind of nation we got called Liberia, my people. He can say anything, target the Crown people, and you get away with it. You saw how the election draw. We had the 2023 election. Soft Iso. Until the whole Soft E got angry and they say, well, we'll sit down the pool KO. Some are better than they didn't even understand it. Oh, the Soft E. Now that Joseph Boakai turned the whole government into Lofa County. Look, you can hear Liberian people talking. Oh, they're cool. I mean, like, the cool, eh? They don't care. You don't hear them talking about it. But that's the whole thing about Liberia. That's the whole thing about Liberia. So this guy here, The reason I'm talking about this guy is that if the guy was just some kind of an ordinary guy, I don't care. But the guy is this man teaching at the university. They say he imparting knowledge in people's brains, and it's just strange. That's all. It's strange. But anyway, that's Liberia for us, and that's the hypocrisy, positive part of the nation called Liberia. That's what we are saying. Dr. Lester Tenney, the guy went to school, he got PhD, he's a doctor, and he's still thinking like a child. Then just tell me about the one that who didn't even go to school to mold their minds. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just what we got now. Exact 1 hour that what we came for, and we're gonna stay after that 1 hour here. Yeah. The Liberian people, we got info that the ECOWAS Parliament sent some people to meet the majority, the confusion that going on in Liberia. And the guy with the COFA side, COFA guys met the guys, but the other guy who claimed to be the guy who said he was Coons, Richard Coons, they refused to meet the people because the guy did not call Richard Coons Honorable Speaker Coons. He called him Honorable. He didn't call him Speaker, so they refused to meet the people. They had position like bro man and the position being the Honorable. He not call him Honorable the man fair. He called him Honorable in the name vet. He not calling Honorable in the day. He called him Honorable in the buying vet. So they refused to meet the people. But then the guy met Kofa today about 8 p.m. They said they met Kofa and they spoke. So that's it. The Liberian thing, the people looking at it, they think that joke was is a serious thing that is creeping. It's a very serious thing that is creeping. It's creeping. It's creeping. And it is being brought in the whole process. The pool started with Joseph Numa Boyka. Boyka brought it. Without Joseph Boyka, that whole thing would stop. When Joseph Boyka want that whole thing that is going on at the capital to stop, he has the right to make it to stop. Because he just tell Richard Coon, all the security will move around Richard Coon, and Richard Coon will understand, and he say, well, we have to talk. But once Joseph Boyka want division in the country, once Joseph Boyka don't want that nation to go to prosper, someone who they say he got 40 some more years experience is sitting there and people are questioning inside with one group of people. But then the Liberian people say that this man got experience, he has love for the country, he's an elderly man. This man is a foolish man. He's not an elderly man. No elderly man will behave that way. Because when it's two young people, they have the parable that the older man will not sit under the palm tree, then the blade will get missing. He will make sure that the blade will use to wherever get the liquor, get the wine, or the palm wine tree is preserved, is saved. Because he will not want it to lost. Then next time when they go there, they will not get nothing. He said, but I sit there, he side with one group of people, two a group of the children 40. He went inside with one group and giving that other group the whole protection. Instead of calling the people and say, look, y'all sit down, you're coming my children, you sit down and tell the thing here. You want to move your friend, you go about the right way to move the man. No. He went inside with the other group, saying all his members, all his ministers to that other group to meet that group, the rebel group. Now Liberia is the only country on earth that has 2 speakers. They have 2 speakers. Speaker from the majority group and the other in battle speaker. That's how they can call the people. And Richard Coon, when you come for him, you're not calling speaker and he get angry with you. So the people from the ECOWAS Parliament, you remember when we had a war, everybody was leaving Liberia. The ECOWAS sent people there, the peacekeepers. The Nigerian died in that place, Ghanaian died. All these peacekeepers went down there, they died. Each other country lost men. And they're not listening to these people now. They're seeing the danger. ECOWAS seeing the danger. and they're coming to solve the problem, and they're not listening to ECOWAS group. No, we don't want to meet you. No, we're not meeting. And these are people who were young guys during the Civil War. Probably in the some of them were 18, some of them were 17, 16, in the 20s when the war came. Now they are grown full men. And they're watching trouble coming, instead of them sitting down to handle the thing, they're not doing it. And these are a bunch of scary guys. Bunch of scary guys, when they shoot gun here, they will run away. They didn't want, now they got the country in their hand. The first thing, they put the Capitol building on fire. They busting each other cars. No law, no rule. When the Congo people were there, whole day Congo people were there. When those things happen, the Congo people would sit down in Bento, now Bensonville, or some one of the farm, and then they would discuss it and they would put a difference aside. So the country people can see them fighting among themselves. But our brothers, they're not like that. Our brothers are fighting for power. Who will get the biggest budget? Who will get the huge amount of money? Millions. But then the guys go around and say they're begging for money, and the country got a bunch of money, and the citizens, the few that are empowered, stealing the money, including their grandpa, Joseph Boyka. Look at Boyka. He flew a wife to Ghana. A woman could not breathe good. Her respiratory, she couldn't breathe. They flew her, put on a charter flight, and flew her straight to Ghana. Instead of them putting money in JFK, Cali Hospital, those hospitals in there, they got a 14 military hospital. They got a hospital they built in Bapolu, the one in Nima County, the one in Grand Jire. All the hospitals, you pump the hospital and put equipment that you will not be flying out of the country. How many Liberians have the money now to fly out of the country? They put Boyka on a jet. They flew, he and his wife. And where a woman is a Katuma, or Katumo, what they call it, Omani. They flew into Ghana. They'll probably get into India or somewhere to fix up and bring over. Why you can take money and put it in JFK? Why I can take money and put it in the 14 military hospital? Why I can take money and put it in the hospital where they build in Bapolu? Why I can take money and put it in Jackson F. Doe Hospital in Nima? Fix dialysis machine there. The other day we're looking at the thing there, to get the dialysis machine and the thing and that cost, it was not going to cost $2-3 million. But our brother there, our country brother there, who old man and so bitter ball, who old man and so monkey meat, who old man and so dry fish, the old man will dry fish to set it. You will get who put it smoke on your eye, set it, you will send your child to school. Now they are in leadership and they are fighting among themselves. The guys are bossing in the speaker office. If the speaker in your office, are going to kill him. The riot here in 2021, where Donald Trump sent the children to go to the Capitol, those guys that went there, they're going to meet Nancy Pelosi inside, they're going to kill her. They're going to kill the speaker. That's how the guys acting in Liberia. And these are country people, children, who saw their mom, their parents suffering for them. So when they go home, the baby don't go home. The baby don't go fishing. The woman will take palm off on the thing. The people go there, send coal to send her to school. Instead of them sitting there and say, gentlemen, we got to come on one decision. We are all the same people. They can't do it. They're fighting for power. Who will control the budget? You got Tomo Faraday, the man who sold planks. You're not born with silver spoon. You know what it means when someone's suffering. That man probably when the war was going on, when they say, "Wow, he ain't man running away, he ain't parents running away." Now he got the leadership of the nation in your hand, in your palms. And what is he doing? He's messing it up. He's fucking it up. He's screwing it up. The daughter they can sit down and say, "My man, look, we fought from October. The boys didn't start fighting from October. November, December, January, February, March. We're going to April, almost 6 months of boys and fighting. Who is a speaker? Who is not a speaker? Who is not a speaker? They put the fire on the government buildings. They divide money. That money, what I got, say they divided among themselves. Even though I brought my two representatives here, they deny it. Madam Marie Johnson and Jeremiah Sogan, they deny it. But the money pass hands. I know Labrador, when there's a smoke, there's a fire that will hit. Money exchange hands. The body change money in our place. We divided money. And the schools are deplorable. The hospitals. Look, back in the day, I can remember, I think about 1985 or 84, my grandma came from, they brought her Oma, she had eye problem, they had an Oma surgery at the JFK. We entered the place, clean place. She was sharing a room with one lady, they had it. The place clean, those days. But go to JFK now, they say when you enter JFK, you go for your own sickness. You will take sickness from there. You got to play dirty, stink. And they country people children there. They can take $2-3 million, face the place, 10-20 million, face the place to keep them. But when the hay hitting, they get in the plane and go. You see that begin from Burkina Faso? You know what people talking about him? Ibrahim Traore, 1982 born. Ibrahim, a Peking, 43-year-old, 43-year-old Peking. What wrong with Liberia? Wow, the oldest African country always setting record. Oldest African country with a bunch of Sanama swans in my coastal voice. Why? We can't learn nothing good. Look at that, begin putting money in agriculture. 200 million in agriculture. Our lawmakers then to have session, call people for hearing. Go do this, go do that. They spend 17 million. When you put 17 million in your school system, they won't send the children out of the country to go to school. We're in Cote d'Ivoire over there. When those children, those ministers had the children in, the place going, 3 of them children went outside. But when the children graduate from high school in Ivory Coast, that's the high school the children graduate from. When someone in 6th grade in Ivory Coast and start to 6th, 7th grade, that real 6th, 7th grade children start to. And that wahala or pak. They say pak. Grubade. And that joking thing. Because the Ivorians, they put money in their schools. Look at Ibrahim Traore buying houses for low-income people in Burkina Faso. Where everybody be laughing. Oh, the men are Burkina be, the men are Moisi, man. But look at the boy. 1982 men. Look at what you're doing. They begin up putting money in bunch of cars. They begin riding Toyota, what it was, 1980 some Toyota. They get upgraded to make it luxury and things. But all the money going in agriculture. They begin buying factories so that the Burkina people can get jobs to work. What Liberian doing? We're fighting over who is the speaker, who's not the speaker. The other one take 15 cards, $5 card you share and money on a 15 group. It's beginning cussing people on Facebook. The other one, Liberia is a messy land. Some people say, oh, they pray for Liberia. Gafuan, who saying you're working with a war, wherever you're working with African or wherever you're working with over there, a part Joseph Baka brought into finance ministry. What new thing Gafuan doing? Or the only thing now they are yet employing their tribal people at all. Gafuan get a bunch of Loma people at the place. The other bank governor got a bunch of Loma people at the bank there. And that picking who Douglas from Minnesota, our own picking Douglas from Minnesota, he get a bunch of Mandingo people at the Freeport. They tribalize the whole nation. And then you expect the nation to prosper, that nation where people thinking that the stupid people, the leaders of the nation don't have sense. Other nations' leaders are praying for wisdom. Our leaders are praying to get rich. Every day when you go in the morning, just go tomorrow morning, you will see somebody stole something. They just stealing over the place. The poor Joe we are there too. He and his boss stole the nation money. Ellen said he came and stole the money, country money with children. After the Civil War, the nation messed up now. People forgiving our debts. Eddie and her children can start stealing all over the place. She loaded those meeting and now those animals that were going inside. He said, she get passing around now. She all talking about the people not following the rule. You, Ellen Jones said you brought rule law in your country. You fuck the country, or you were gonna rule law you brought in your country. You spoil the country. You the one that made Gary children on the edge to be moving speakers. It was during your time where you moved every title there, you moved every snow there. You brought about it. So how dare you now can speak against something that you brought about, something that you promoted, something that you wanted to happen under your leadership. You moved 2 speakers. Like bro, from the time they put Judy Bryan there, like bro came from that war, Taylor left. Like bro, so be moving on now. Look at Cote d'Ivoire for war, Rwanda then for war, Sierra Leone moving on, but like bro going backward. Our men are going backward. They're fighting for who is the speaker. They're fighting for honorable position. Honorable position. Those nonsense and honorable, then they get into job. They don't even understand the meaning of honorable. They walk around with money in the bags and they go in the villages and they take off money and divide money among people. Instead of you making laws, putting system in place. Look at Grand Jira County is the least messed up in the area there. But they say the people in America are going to take their money and send it to the people in Grand Jira. You elect a bunch of foolish people to represent you. How do you expect those people how do you expect your county to prosper? How do you expect your county to prosper? You see, Nimadians, the people there, the bomb county guys, they are letting people who talking for the county. But Grand Jira County Hospital, the Martin Memorial Hospital, our leaders, 4 or 5 our lawmakers sit there and they allow $25,000 to go there. What the heck they will do with $25,000 when they buy for you the money finish? In the Martin Memorial Hospital. Why Bon County then talking about 200,000-300,000 going to Phoebe Hospital, Baburu getting this? Our men inside there, they were only worrying to be on committees. You let your children from Grand Jira to go to Moria to represent you. They're fighting to be on committees. They're not fighting for the welfare of the people in the county. But then you want your nation, your county to prosper. Go to Nima. Go see people then developing the place. Oh, yeah, you're in like America. Yeah, then go to they tell you that your bro, yeah. Then when you take our money and be sending it to you, then when election comes for you, you let people who will do things for you, you let people who will divide, will rest among you, who will divide money among you. That man finish dividing that money among you and gone. Look at Nima by election, Chamakoka then going in those villages, then Prophet Key then who cost people money and they need their own ballot. Do you expect those people then when they let them to do something wise for the people? Look at them going to sit down in Moria. 6 months for the election, and they buy a bag already. Like when he got and get them rice, they put the rest in the truck, they hit the rest in the plate and divide the rest among the people. Then at the time, they will be eating with the people in the same place. We got to use our common sense if we want to prosper in our country. The leader is not using your common sense. His advisors are not using their common senses. His ministers are not using their common senses. No one around Joseph Parker is using their common sense. No one. From his political advisor to his wherever advisor. Nobody. Because the nation elected an 80-some years old man who was tired. They knew that the man was a tired man. They put him there. They said someone at the time, same election time, when Joseph Walker in a wheelbarrow, in wheelchair, we will put him there. Not knowing that at a certain time when the man is aging, he needs his children, he needs his family to make decisions for him. And those that will be making decisions for him must be wise. You can't be a dumb and go make decisions for your elderly person, you kill them. They took care of you. When they reach a certain age, you take care of them. That brain people had no choice, no reason, whatsoever reason in my mind to would I elected Joseph Boakai again in that country. No. Zip. You didn't want Weah. You had choice. You had alternative. You had a bunch of choices. You should have put Alexander Cummings. You should have put Tawan Gangolo, Moruba, even Moruba. If you didn't want to, if they didn't want we are messing the country up. I must admit, I said, but we are messing, we are high chances. He messed it, screwed it up. I'm seeing now they are giving him, because of Puerca now, he's having the urge to think he want to come back and be president. Liberia had made another mistake. Killing presidents was another big mistake. Now electing old man who is tired is another mistake. Joseph Boakai, obviously, he's tired. He has medical issues. We understand everybody getting old at the time. You're going to have those medical issues. So you shouldn't have put him there. All Boakai is thinking about now is to what? Sleep. We that here, we got to sleep. I was just sleeping here and I forgot my show. And my alarm woke me up. We're getting old. We're getting there. So you took an 80-year-old man, you gave him a nation. Even Costa, who worked with the old man, he told us, the vice president of the Republic of Liberia told us that the man was old. The people did not listen. The hate for we made him to make dangerous mistake. They chose dangerously. Then they will be like that for the next 4 years. Will we have Ibrahim Traore? Someone who will get in and say no representative, no lawmaker will ride for the $5,000 car. And nobody will buy lawmaker a car. If you want a job, they elect you, you buy your own car and pour your gas in your own car and go to work. If teachers can do it, if civil servants can do it, obviously the representatives and the senators need to purchase their own cars. Those money can be taken and sent to the Ministry of Education to improve our education system. Those money can be sent to the Ministry of Health to improve our health care sector so our sisters can start dying from small diseases and family then can start things like malaria and typhoid can start getting these people. Put money in the education system so our children can get proper education. Then putting, instead of, doing these things, all the money are going into the lawmakers' pockets. These guys are heartless human beings. I can see they're going in villages, they put money now in suitcases, and the other one get projects. Project 1, project 2, project 3. How many money goes to the schools? The students now, they are everything. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. We are brought at the edge and Puerca just slumping into the hold. The man is old. As we speak, Puerca and his wife will pray for the old man. Nobody want anything evil to happen to no old man, nobody here. We want the best for them. We pray for them. The Puerca family, they're not doing good. The children, they're not doing good. They knew very well that the old man was not feeling well. They shouldn't have been, put like Broad Province is not yet an easy one. It is not an easy thing to be a president of that nation. That nation needs a complete dictator. They bring Charles Taylor right now. I will campaign for Taylor because we've met a Taylor leading that nation. If a Taylor will not kill people, you lock people up. If you are found guilty, you go to Bere Yara, modify Bere Yara, and just send ministers, deputy ministers, head of agencies, directors, send it to the Bere Yara then. If they be there 3 years, 5 years with intense labor, they eat 2 times a day. They take by 1 time a week. They brush their teeth 1 time, 2 times a week. Because these are the things that the ordinary Liberian citizens are going through. Some people don't have meal every day that what the children go through, eat 3, 4 times. In Ivory Coast at the man prison, Maka prison, that one right in Yibugon. There's another big prison compound right in Yibugon there. I've seen ministers there. Before you to lock those ministers up. I don't know if they still locking them up when it's still money in Cote d'Ivoire. under the leadership of Felix Houphouët-Boigny, ministers need to go to jail. How many ministers, how many deputies you saw going to jail in Liberia? They steal the money. Then in the area that children enjoy the money, and then what they call them big shot. The Euro days. This other one this. That other one this. This is it. Honorable this, honorable that. What kind of honorable? What kind of honorable was steal? The man's a rogue, then you call him honorable? Who calls a criminal honorable? Can you call Zogo honorable? The man gets a clean clothes Zogo who can take back and use or wear water and take back. Yeah, but there's a need for them to have a straightforward president. Like man, a gangi tira come by his side, he's killing people. The guy's a straight guy, forward guy. He start killing people. That's all. If you do something, you put Tira back in our country, then no ministers will come to their senses because he will lock someone up. You put people in jails. But Joseph Boga tired. He tired. You can even the time you hear Joseph Boga talking, when maybe somebody steal money who is not from Lofa County, then you hear him talking. But once you are from Lofa, you are Lofian, you are a Kissy man especially, he's not going to talk. He'll just say, oh man, you resign. You need to, when the person says they're not resigning. Double Jala. What double Jala fool me to? Because I don't know him per se. I've never seen him. But I've been hearing a lot of news about him. Double Jala, the guy. Double Jala. I've never seen Double Jala. But I mean, the thing he was teaching at the university, he was straightforward. I so want to carry him down there. I said, damn, man. Now I need Double Jala card there to steal too. God, Double Jala fool people. That's why they say when you not know anybody, don't talk about the person. Whether you know the person, say don't talk about the person. But Double Jala fool some of us. For real. I thought the guy was a clean-cut guy, but when he got there, he got his hand milky with a bunch of brown cookies. With a mullah. The mullah spoiled him. The l'argent spoiled him. The Mandingo man was a white banner. Money fool him. White banner. White fool him. The crown people would say, Woody. The bald man would say, what yet? The money fool, the people fool. Money close, Double Jala Abo. He has corrupt most other people now in the country. So who can we say not corrupt? John Molu? I think I only like bring guy. John Molu. I think so. I don't think we can find 3-4 corrupt guys. Besides John Molu, who can you call? Jerome Drodier is corrupt. It's a lot of allegation here of taking money. That's why most of the people who are on the TRC with him did not sign the last resolution to. You don't see Pierre Brown Booney. You don't see Massaquoi name in there, signature on that paper. So, those who listen to me, can you name who? I give it. I name John Molu. Who again? I don't know. John Molu. You want to say we are is corrupt? She's a boy got corrupt. Ellen Johnson said he's a corrupt. She's the head of the corrupt people. I don't mean no dead corrupt. I'm talking about living corrupt. Those that are living. I can find them. John Molu. I think John Molu campaigned with Ellen Salive. John Molu got there. John Molu said, oh man, let's do this. I mean, Papi, let's do this. We are all from Lofa, but this is it. This is it. The Papi said, I think they begin talking in too plenty. I can bring you space. Let me bring great speed in. Let me bring Mama ability in. Let me bring all these one who wanted they can shut their mouths quick. John Mulu, you man, they put money here, we'll talk, we'll see it. One day we'll talk because it just happened because it will talk. Or they say the man I get secret. They won't get me in society, but it came in. I see the devil out there, I will destroy the devil there. How okay, me no dinner go see Kuya out there, the poor won't get me there. So you see, That's about it. They're not gonna carry Molu down there. They won't carry Molu down. Papa can't carry Molu. I heard is it and the begin from Burkina Faso rejected or Trump invitation. Trump invited the beginning to his White House. The beginning said there no need to come. Ibrahim Traore. He said, "Moment, the money what we take down and put DSA minister and to follow me. We put in agriculture here." And I heard Saudi Arabia want to build a mosque, big mosque for the Peking in the Peking country. The Peking said no, nobody building mosques here. You want to put that money in build schools. They want to build mosques for. So what the Christian will say, you build church for the Christian too? You're not going to build church for the Christian. You're a Muslim man. So build at least the schools you will build. The Christians and the Muslims they will go to the school. So build schools. Sorry, everybody pause. But we're not going to get no Ibrahim Traore in Liberia. We would not get an Ibrahim Traore. Samuel Doe came, he said the poor rampant corrupt, and he said to you, corrupt. Yeah, he's my kinsman. He was my kinsman, but he was corrupt too. Because he executed people for corruption and the guy there was rampant, more than what they say were the people too. So we don't have an Ibrahim Traore in there. We had Thomas Sankara. We had Thomas Sankara in Burkina Faso. The Morsi Burkinabe. The people from Burkina Faso, ils sont de Morsi qui étaient au village avec nous là-bas. We don't have Ibrahim, on n'a pas d'Ibrahim Traoré au Libéria. Tous les garçons qui sont au Libéria là-bas, ils sont ils bouffent, ils mangent du riz partout, ils mangent sur les soirées, qu'on ne sait pas ce qu'ils vivent, ils font. On n'a pas d'Ibrahim Traoré au Libéria. We thought Boaga was coming, you were old man, you will not get nothing to steal money. His papi come, papi, even I didn't vote for him, I didn't support him. But when he won, we said, well, maybe the papi here, he's already in a dying age, he's old. So obviously he's not going to be stealing. We don't want to wear these expensive things and this. So the papi got it, the start getting the papi to go measure the man and start. The papi get tiro. The papi guy tiro now. They put measuring thing for the papi. Papi wearing $850 shoe. That piggy they call Ibrahim Traore. The piggy don't even wear ordinary clothes. Only wear army clothes. C'est un grand militaire. Vrai militaire même. He's a military man. And the photo you see with Ibrahim Traore is having military uniform on him. So now they say, oh, Ibrahim Traore go take money. The first thing they begin buying agriculture equipment. Buying equipment on the side. Irrigation agriculture. Building houses for the low income people. Can Liberia do that? Liberia, man, that foolish set of human beings. They will build houses where they themselves will not live in. Where they, their families, they know that the family is necessarily building for people. How are you going to build one house, no back door, only one door to leave the whole place? But look at the thing, what are people building Cote d'Ivoire where they want to say they're building this thing for low income people? They build a decent thing that they themselves can live inside. They themselves can live in there. But it's not like Liberia. Liberia, a bunch of guys. On ne parle de Ibrahim Traoré ou Libéria. Ce qui est au Libéria là-bas, les garçons qui sont au Libéria, ils sont les bouffeurs et ils mangent, et les voleurs. Et ils volent partout. Yeah, the Liberian men. The women are John, the women are Pasma. They get minister position, woman wants to. When woman stealing, it can be easy to clear all the thing and be thinking about all children, grandchildren, cousin, nephew, niece. Because they got to share to the other one, and so they got to steal enough. Women stealing, men stealing. They put it in the House of Representatives. They are all taking bribes. They are all over the place. They don't care for the people they are representing. They don't even, some of them don't even go back to those counties. They don't go back. That's how we're going to leave it tonight. Tomorrow, By 1 p.m., we're going to have Mr. Eric Wulu, a young Liberian in Liberia over there. I'm going to have a 1 hour and 30 minutes interview with him discussing his district, the Kunamo Statutory District, those who allegedly received employment letters. He said those letters were scam from Joe Pennon, and they made it out. Those guys are now on government salary and to lie to the people of Kunamo Statutory District. And we're going to talk about the chairman for the ZPMD, the Joe Pennon movement. It's the campaign, the chairman for that particular movement. He made, we will read some of his text messages about him not having trust in the Kunamo people. So we'll talk about that. Then from there on Wednesday, we'll bring in but I same hour to 1 o'clock, 5 p.m. in Liberia. We're going to bring the president for the Grand Jide University College, Dr. Boto, just left out of Pennsylvania here. He's now the president for that university. We will want to talk to him to know how his university, what he needs, what they need in that place. I can remember that a certain part of, I think 4 years from ago, when this state that I'm in, the Grand Jide Association built some benches in the park in Zwedru. Couple of benches, I don't know, about $5,000-6,000 that time. They built the benches. They asked the school, and the school, we need benches in the park, and they were under the leadership of Desktop Tour, and he sent that money and they built those benches in the park in Zwedru. So we don't know what Dr. Boto going to be asking for again. Maybe the people of Grand Jide County here in the United States can put the hands around him and try to give him some help about things that he needs. But don't always come to these people here, because some of us will advocate against it, because you got choices to elect people who will advocate for you instead of people who will go to Moria and only think about themselves. You elect greedy people, and then you expect you to eat. One time the greedy man will eat all the food. What time you for a God before he come to you? He's not going to elect someone who will share, who will let you eat first. Then he keeps small on the side and eat. No. You let a gobbler. You let gobbler and the man eating. Election time, the man he changed maybe $10,000 and put it in a big suitcase and drive it in there and divide it. He going to the bank will give him new money now, brand new US Liberian dollars. You come and share him on here. You call him Arab money. I was ashamed when the children from Bazon, I don't know Bazon, wherever Zoe went there in the future, and they're behind Arab money. Call your representative Arab money. What is he doing for your district? Is he even putting hand pump for you? Is he putting school? If he advocating for school and hand pump in areas, you call him Arab money. Well, how you electing him? Will he get that money going around sharing? So the people are their own problem. That's why sometimes I don't feel sorry for them. No. Because the people from the other counties, when they are talking about their hospitals in the county, putting 100,000, 150,000 or 200,000 in the hospital, our own lawmakers are fighting to put $25,000 in the hospital in Grand Jide County. And then you expect me to take the citizens in our county to take them serious? You let a bunch of people who are greedy people. They always want to eat for themselves. They want to give you crumbs. The same way you elected 5 people to represent you in Monrovia, and the same way that other countries got their own people, then they are elected to go there to represent them. So that's what Jide problem is. The Multilateral High School over there, other people there, Lofa County Multilateral they're trying to put 100,000 in the budget. Our lawmakers sit and they put in 20,000, 10,000 in our own budget. The Mata Memorial Hospital, how will you sit there with your red mind, go to sleep and sleep soundly? You're putting $25,000 in it. Why other people putting $150,000? The boys from Bomb County talking about, look, our Phoebe Hospital need $200,000 to go in there, $300,000, and your own boys are only talking about they getting $25,000. They happy. They are young bad there, young bad young. If you don't know that, that's your homework. That's how I'm going to let you go tonight. The leaders you put there, they are a bunch of young bad people. When you hear these things, you get angry, but you're going to elect them again. So what is the point of Even arguing. Now we're going to join these people and glorify them too and sing hallelujah to them, kumbaya to them. Because you who feeling the pain, we're not going to cry more than the bereaved. You think we're going to cry more than the bereaved? You allow the people to truck you. Time for election, you're getting trucks. Some of you die along the way. The truck, they'll taxi the old cars they put you in. Someone saw you die. You die in vain. They don't even go to your family people. And tomorrow again, when I bring that guy, that young guy from Kunabo on, I'm going to talk about another story that I got information on it. The guy who allegedly came from Marie Johnson's office that had an accident. There was an accident, I think, last month. The man's abandoned at the hospital. They're looking for money to send the man out of the country to go to the hospital. What Marie's doing? This guy working in your office. This guy was in the convoy on a job going to do things for her office when he got in an accident. So what's Marie doing about it? We're going to speak about it tomorrow. We're going to call office. If they don't answer, we'll talk about it. We're not going to beg people. I do not beg no lawmaker to come on the show. They beg me to come after I hit them. I got it. I'm following it up. By tomorrow, I will get it all faxed up, and we're going to do what we're going to do. We're going to speak for those who don't have the voice to speak for themselves. No one going to leave your office. You send a man on an errand. The man go on errand, and he have accident over there, and you cannot pay his medical bill. He left the man. The man is dying. He's dying. Oh, man. He's not dead yet. He's dying. Well, I don't know how to cry. I'm dying in crime. The man is dying. All these guys will be running around for these lawmakers. Oh, the lawmakers, all the children are in America. Those guys cannot even cross the border with them to go to Guinea or Ivory Coast. Some of them, well, they try sending to Guinea when they go in, but they try to oversee the France, going somewhere else. They don't carry those guys. They rather go to Guinea, Ghana with them. Those guys ain't able to see other areas. How dare is we getting the facts. We will call the honorable office tomorrow and we'll ask the honorable office if she knows the guy. If she knows that man, we'll say, but what? And she's going to explain to us. We're going to ask questions. Crime man, that crime man. Now crime man now, crime women too. So we're going to close up tonight and go to bed. I'm going to be over a lot because I don't work today. I slept whole day today. So no sleep saying won't come in my eyeball. But it's going to be where it's going to be. You can't elect people then you low up here to people to do things for you back there. Yeah, crime people here, look at you, the president putting medical supply together to ship it to the people in. Why you yourself could have purchased your own medical supply from your county development funds? One man will eat the county development. 3-4 people will get together and eat the county, that particular county, the people, the children in that county don't even like the county. Those that are representatives, senators in that place, those superintendents are they all live in that place, play football on no fee. They give them job, they give them money to do things for the county. What they do, some of them took those money and build their own private homes, build water tanks so they will be selling water, while the vast majority of the people suffer. They don't care. Election time, they vote these same people because these people will come. These people are going to go and these people are going to come with this. Listen to this.
Oh, you want interest on 900 story? Yo, Mukba. I want to work. Mosoli, you know, about it. You're obliged interest. All more money, I take your dollar. I'm on my new car. I guess so. Yeah, Mulawa. You're there, you're here. You're here, Cocoa, you're here.
You hear that? If you can't understand crime, you on your own. That's a simple crime word I change. So that means when I'm speaking 2 hours, when I'm speaking Griot or Kunemo, I change. Strictly change from the chain. The Papa said it. He said it. When Joe comes, he said, "You're the errors, you come. They don't go there. Then he get all money." He's not building recreation areas for the Papa then to sit down and have communication with themselves, their friends. We saw those things in Ivory Coast. They build these big Paraba house, and the people can sit there and talk the dispute there. But the Bible says we can call it a cup of rice. Cup of rice. The Bible did not say bags. Kokobe. Cup of rice. May his soul rest in peace. As I heard, our old man is no more. Let his soul rest in peace.
Oh, Tomai, here we young, we can't hear my sword, die, yours, woman, one. Then, Barney, I know that one will be a more will. One, to my, and a general dog. Barney, I know that one was a mobile. So that one my. To my head, no, I do. You are to my wood, to my wood, to my wood, to my wood, you.
Wednesday, we're going to bring in the president of the college, the university. I think he upgraded to the university level now. Dr. Boto. He's going to be my special guest on Wednesday at about 12 o'clock if you're in Iowa. If you're in here in Kentucky, KY, Philadelphia area, the East Coast area, Eastern Standard Time, it will be at 1 o'clock and it will be 5 p.m. in Liberia. Dr. Boto. I want to know how he's living his life now in Grand Gire. And how is the college? How is things going on with the community college? Is he getting the funds from the central government, or is he just taking and putting there and then it's strangling him? That's all those things we're going to get tomorrow, day after tomorrow, from the honorable man. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to go. Good night. Ciao.